Hello everyone, another day, another Jedi revealed for Star Wars Unlimited from the Twilight of the Republic set coming out in a couple months' time. Today we had revealed SHAAK T. Now this is a 4-cost, command and heroic aspect Force Jedi Republic unit. Attacks for 3, has 4 health, each friendly token unit gets +1/+0, and on attack, create a Clone Trooper unit. And just as a reminder, the Clone Trooper unit is this, a Tutu. And right off the bat, I'm very happy to see this because this obviously serves to help the coordinate mechanics, something the Republic has as a unique way of capitalizing off their board state. So that's great to see. Also, it makes me wonder if FFG are trying to push a bit of a sub-theme here. This alongside General's Blade, apart from anything else, these cards obviously work very well together, but there seems to be a bit of a when you attack, you get a better board state kind of theme going here. And I think that would be very cool. It's also good to see that we have a couple of different enablers at the lower cost. General's Blade at 3, SHAAK T at 4. We also have Prisoner of War at 4 cost as well, something that can generate you 2 tokens. Kind of weird that this card makes battle droids, but it actually might be good in a Jedi deck. We'll see what happens there. And we have good payoffs at 5 and above. We've got Anakin Skywalker, a card that can draw you more cards as he attacks with Coordinate. Or we have Plo Koon. And in terms of the play pattern, I actually quite like SHAAK T into Plo Koon. Say on turn 4 you play SHAAK T. Turn 5, you swing, you have 2 units on the board. Then your next play is Plo Koon, bam, 3 units, coordinated, activated. You get a big ambush swing and yeah, that seems like a pretty good play pattern. I like that a lot. You could also use this in an Ahsoka deck if that deck wants to end up playing the command aspect. The next turn you attack with SHAAK T, you can deploy Ahsoka and bam, she's attacking for 5 damage. Seems really, really solid. Yeah, it's softer cards that can deal enough damage to SHAAK T to destroy her, bounce effects in yellow, for example. But at the same time, if we do get that sub-theme enabled with things like this in General's Blade, it might be a case that you just play a lot of things that will get you value once you attack, and yes, your opponent may be able to answer some of them, but if you can overwhelm them with a lot of options and you know, they can only bounce 1 or 2 of your units and then you follow up with the SHAAK T and you swing in with her and you enable Coordinate, it might actually work quite well. This is the kind of piece that I really think Coordinate needed, and this is really something that I think is going to change sort of the basic play pattern of the game. I think unit spam is going to be a lot easier. Now that doesn't mean that the board states are necessarily going to be more powerful than they were in the set 1 and 2 meta. It just means we have access to more units. They might be smaller as a result. But it does feel a lot more efficient just being able to make units by attacking. You know, you're making units by playing the game, essentially. Now, there's one more janky thing I want to talk about here as well. The last card that we revealed here on the channel is Gore. And weirdly enough, Gore uses the exploit mechanic, but oddly works with a card like SHAAK T quite well, maybe. Now, I made the comment in that video as well that I think Gore is going to be a more of a dedicated combo card rather than like a value card you chuck into like a green-black exploit deck or something of the likes. But if the pieces like this do come together, you could weirdly have Gore in a heroic aspect deck. I guess we'll see what kind of pieces come together, but maybe weirdly enough there'll be like an Ahsoka green deck with Gore in its top end. Yeah, it's kind of weird how we're seeing cards that work between Republic and Separatists, but who knows, maybe there'll be a better payoff when you have more of the same kind of unit. Maybe there'll be good Lord-style effects like General Dodonna or General Veers and that kind of stuff, and we really just want to be doing that because these cards are cheaper, more efficient, and while those kinds of combos with cards like Gore are great, just the consistent strategies of playing cards that synergize well and are more consistent will just be a better strategy overall. But it's fun to imagine we might get something like that happen. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget we've got a couple of SWU events coming up here in Australia. In mid-September we have Onyx Unlimited, organised by Onyx Squadron. Awesome group of gamers, lovely guys. I've met them a few times before playing X-Wing. They've also got proper like official support from the local supplier, so we're getting like promo Grogos and that kind of stuff, as well as their own price support. That's going to be an awesome event. And we also have the Planetary Qualifier in Melbourne in late October. That's a feeder event to the larger national tournaments, which we don't have information about those just yet. But in the meantime, yes, we have a large-scale SWU official tournament happening in Australia. I cannot wait. That's in my my hometown, I'll be heading off to both of these events, so I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.